Hi everyone, it's Margaret Manning here with 60 and Me. Hope that you're having a great morning wherever you are in this beautiful world. Right now I am on a ship on the way to the Orkney Islands. It's the Viking Star. I have been given the honor of traveling on this ship for 15 days. It's a beautiful ship. It's an interesting itinerary. I started in London, in Greenwich, and then we've gone up to Edinburgh. So we were in Scotland yesterday, and now we're going north into the midnight sun. We're heading up to Norway, and the stop today is the Orkney Islands, and it's a very historic place. There's lots of prehistoric archaeology here, and looking forward to a really beautiful day. Tomorrow we go up to the Shetland Islands, and then north to Norway, and the days are getting brighter as we go, so it's light very late into the evening. It's just a beautiful experience. Now, I love cruising. I haven't done a lot of it in my life, and I know a lot of you are very familiar with the cruising culture, but the Viking Star is a wonderful ship. We did a trip last 2 years ago, a river cruise with Viking. We went up the Rhine, and that was gorgeous. It was a Christmas market cruise, so it was very special. But at the time I wondered what an ocean experience would be like with Viking, and they have now a new fleet of ships. They're mid-size. It's not a huge one of those great big cruise ships. It actually only holds 900 people, and the crew ratio is about almost 1-to-1. They have 600 plus crew, so you really feel like you're diving into a completely luxurious experience, and you're very well taken care of. And what's really unique for me is that Viking manages, even on this midship experience, to make you feel like you are in a small, kind of intimate family. Everyone's there for each other, and so far we just met some amazing people from all over the world, and so it's really been a great beginning. But I wanted to share with you just a little bit about what goes on here. Now, I'm sitting right now looking out at the ocean. The windows are floor to ceiling, and you just get this spectacular vista. It's really, really beautiful. And so during the day you go out on shore excursions. They have I think today about 7 of them. So there's lots of variety and choice for everybody, and you can do something that's quite adventurous, a walking trip, or something that involves physical activity, or you can do a coach journey to a place in your destination that takes you as an explorer, into a new place. And that's what I love about cruising in general, but Viking in particular, is they give you this sense of exploring a new place, well looked after, but then you come back to this very luxurious and beautiful cruise ship where you can be pampered and fed wonderful food and just have a great time. So that's part of it. The shore excursions are definitely part of the adventure. The other thing, though, that you can do while you're on the ship is on the sea days, because there are some days when you're just literally on the sea for all day. You can do all kinds of things. There's all the luxury saunas and spa here. Very, very cool. I'm going to take some pictures of the spa where it's got a beautiful infinity pool, and then you go from the infinity pool, it's really hot body temperature, to a snow room where there's actually ice and snow. It's really, really cool. And then of course there's a sauna and steam room, and you can do that while you're on board. And then another thing you have is what they call enrichment lectures. And they've got 3 on this cruise, spectacular speakers, really, really interesting. We have one gentleman who is a professor of history at Newcastle University, and he talked about the Vikings and about the history of this area that we're visiting. And then we also had a lady who, I've forgotten her name, Dale, who is a producer for the BBC of the Human Planet series. And she's been talking to us about just the human experience around the world, and the journeys that she's had. And then there's another lady who talks about the different places that we're going to be visiting. So these enrichment talks are fabulous, and you don't have to attend, but they give you this deep sense of where you're going, what you're going to be able to look forward to, and just be more immersed in the whole experience. Okay, so this is Viking is owned by a Norwegian company. The gentleman who owns it has got a great sense of travel spirit. I watched a video with him, and he's just so excited about the experience of travel, and the Scandinavian mentality and culture is all over the place. And you'll see people walking behind me because it's early in the morning and everyone's going to breakfast. But anyway, so the decor of the ship is just elegant. I mean, there really is the only word I can use to describe it. It's not over the top. It's not extravagant. Everything has a place. Everything is sort of fits together. I spent the first day taking pictures of the cushions and just the decor. You can see behind me. Behind me is a room called the Winter Garden, and the furniture in there, it's white. Beautiful accented pillows and cushions, really thought through. The whole thing is a curated experience for adventure and relaxation. It's just perfect. And in the Winter Garden, in the afternoon, we have afternoon tea at about 4 o'clock. And of course, they bring you the tray of cucumber sandwiches and salmon and tuna sandwiches, little cakes, and beautiful scones with cream and jam. And honestly, it's just really, really beautiful. And so this decor is all the way through the ship, and it's just so relaxing. There really is. I mean, only a few words that I can think to describe. You're pampered. Everything is kind of put together for you. So anyway, I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of the Viking Star. Now, what else have we got? There's a lot of things you get actually for free on this ship, which is wonderful. The food, of course, is all included, and it's really everything that you would expect plus more. It's delicious. You have several, well, I say that's such a big word, isn't it? I mean, it's delicious, but it's really well presented. They use wonderful ingredients that are quite unique in some cases, and you get lots of choices of the restaurants. You've got the second floor, which is like where the traditional restaurant is, and you get served, and it's very elegant and beautiful. And then the World Cafe on the 7th floor. I say floor, it's a deck. On the 7th deck has just a more relaxed environment, but the whole thing is surrounded by windows, and so everywhere you go, there's the sea. There's the beautiful sea. And it's like Mother Nature at her just most spectacular. So, cruising. I'm going to spend some more time, talking about cruising in general, because I know a lot of you do love to travel on boats. But for me, well, it's been emotional. I just have had so many things come to my mind since I've been on the ship, and just about my life, and kind of doing a little life review. It's transformational. I feel this ship and ships in general give you a sense of adventure and exploration, but in a contained and beautiful way that you don't feel. You feel like you can let go a bit and just go deep inside yourself. So it's very transformational. Of course, it's entertaining. Lots to do, lots of fun. There's been evening shows and music and dance and just a playfulness about the place. And also, it's really perfect for whether you're a couple or whether you're single. I'm traveling solo, and I have a friend who's staying with me, but she's a friend, and we're both single women alone. So that it's a perfect place for single travelers. You feel very welcome. We've had conversations with complete strangers throughout the whole trip, so it's been really, really wonderful. So that's just a little taster of what I'm doing here on the Viking Star. And I just actually bumped into the captain. It was so cool. He just walked by with his wife, and he said he'd be happy to talk to me about the ship and about what they do here at Viking. So hopefully our next video will be an interview with the captain, which I'm really, really excited about, because he's a very nice man. And in fact, I'm talking too fast, I know. The whole crew is wonderful. So it's been a great experience on that front. So that's our chat for today, and I do hope that you are enjoying my journey. I'd love your comments when I leave posts on Facebook. Go ahead and leave your thoughts and share your experiences. Tell me what you'd like to see, what kind of things you'd like me to talk about, and just like and share the comments with each other, as you always do. I love you for doing that, and just be friends to each other and be kind. It's my mantra. That's something that's super important, and travel is such a blessing. I hope you get to do something today, even if it's just going to the next town, having a cup of tea or coffee. Just push yourself out there into the world. It's a great experience. Anyway, off to the Orkneys. We should be arriving pretty soon, and I hear it's cold and windy with a good chance of rain. So I'm taking my rainbow umbrella, and I'll be taking some pictures there for you too. So thank you for being here with me on this particular journey, and thank you for being with me on the 60andMe journey. It means so much to me to know that you're there, and it's just wonderful to be sharing this with you. So have a great day, everybody, and I'll speak to you all again really, really soon. Bye-bye for now.